And behold, my friends, offer them enough money by putting out advert after advert after advert, begging for hopefully somebody with the skills to come and help you. And the next thing you know, also giving them a really nice pay bump so that hopefully they'll stick around, you have got yourself an aquatic geneticist who can go ahead and come over to your brand new fancy pantsy fish research center, and they can come and they can analyze some of your fish, like this pristine water dragon that I'm sure is adding quite a bit of the axolotl genetic research to our axolotly in love Wedding Rags to Island Riches series, which I haven't been able to get up and going for a little while at this point, but maybe by now I have. Who knows? Time is a wibbly wobbly tangled thing of yarn that the time cat has been playing with. That is definitely going to be a new phrase I'm going to figure out how to roll off the tongue a little faster. But good news, my friends! We do have a brand new analysis room that is upgraded to handle analyzing our fish. And of course it can analyze other things, but because we have so many of our fish breeding, and the fish provide both money and perks when we analyze them, as well as help eke up some of the base research for the aquatic marine areas as we go, then we're gonna go ahead and call this like the fish genetic room. Fish genetic research room. There we go. And it cost a lot of money. It cost so much money because I put in 1.5 billion servers, didn't really think terribly hard about that, turned around, and what did I found? That suddenly our cash dollars are going down by 75,000 every month. Ah! That's so much of our money just going poof, poof. And we're gonna have to really combat that by being able to we're gonna have to make sure our sea dragons are possibly finding some new homes, the water dragons when we've got so many of them. And okay, do not sell the entire aquarium again, Siri. Do not sell the entire aquarium again, Siri. When the water dragons are doing very well with their breeding, and we're still analyzing one of them. Oh, what the heck? Ocean ichthyologist Vulcan. I did not know you were the one who was going to come in here. So that means technically I could be having even faster analyses. I'm going to take you off of analyses if you don't mind. And you're actually going to focus entirely on restoration and actually just aquarium restoration, my friend, because you actually have the ability to do quite a bit when it comes to cleaning up our tanks a bit faster. In fact, I think I should send you over to the Zapper's place now. Huh. Okay, we'll kind of play with the amazingly fun headache puzzle that assigning our staff to different locations are in just a moment here. Do we have our brand new? We do! We do! Welcome to Aquatic Geneticist Funhoof, one of your clones from our patron list of wonderful patrons that make these adventures possible, have gone ahead and you have been hired because you're an analytical globetrotter who was already ready to be trained in analysis, and I think that you're going to be able to pull this off. I'm going to pay you really well. Hopefully that'll make everything work out nicely. Oh, hey, apparently that water dragon gave us a security sticker. Wasn't expecting that from the little water dragon, but you know, you never know what you're going to find. And let's see. It turns out that we caught our thieves. The water dragons aren't breeding just now. We have so many donations to collect, but I do have our robo security guards going around collecting said donations. Hopefully that will help. I might see if we can find a perk for our robots to make them a little faster, but that's not really what we're totally focusing on right now, is it? No, it's not. It's not. What we're totally focusing on is our volcanologist and, you know, the Scruffy Bluff. And also the Stop Pawn Beating a Dead Horse village that we just had some of our other people go and visit. So, with all of that in mind, welcome back to our everlasting adventures here in 2 Point Museum at the Eureka Science Facility, where once we have firefighter Vercampia reach reach for that level 10 ability of learning the best of what to do when it comes to volcanoes. And our cliffhanger plants. I'm so happy about this. Okay, we're gonna have to go ahead and we're gonna have to give this beautiful cliffhanger plant, like, I need to do more research about these beautiful things. We also have just an epic quality one here. So we'll analyze the old epic quality one. We'll move this one over a little. And this is amazing. These cliffs are absolutely beautiful and amazing. I'm so pleased. I am so pleased. And we can put in supportive soil to reduce the rate of any botany exhibit health decay by 25%. And spare life. Oh, escapes death when health reaches 0%. Oh my gosh, we'll have to put that on one of our favorite like plants. That sounds amazing. And what also sounds amazing is heading right back out there to do more research. This is definitely going to help us out when it comes to, let's see, what's this one for? Rapid Restoration Level 2, Ancient Invention Buzz. We might have to work on that one too. But having gone ahead and had our expert drillers drill through some of the chaos and the difficult locations that we have scattered about, definitely will help us, I think, when it comes to checking in on our main museum, which might be what we do in our next arc of a season. Dr. Mal Cream Puff, if you are ready to go. And then who else do we need? Botanist Pine Split. And Lost in Time Galactic Woozle, do you want to go? We've got so many people here, and it's really... actually, let's have Greenhouse Florist Aurora head out. And then finally, where did I pass you up, Firefighter for Campia? I may have just, like, zipped right past you. There you are. Okay, I need Pilot Wings too. That's why... Okay, Lost in Time Galactic Woozle, you're headed out too. We'll do staff experience. Do we want to do... I think we'll just do a safe survey at this point. There we go. So now that we've gotten all of that lined up, let's also check in on how we had Seagrape Expert Honey Moss, Treasure Hunter Megan, Wild Springs Diver, Wisty Fish, I believe, and Secret Security Mau, who unfortunately got a hurdy leg. They went to the stop on beating a dead horse. Oh my gosh, that's hilariously cute. The Rock Lounge. Ancient Pointians walked so we could sit down. Makes you proud to do nothing. That's hilarious as an ancient invention from the stop on beating a dead horse. Like town that we had some of our staff be invited to by the cave people that we are meeting at our time portal. And when I try to explain how this is an obvious set of circumstances and situations to my beloved husband Chips, he gives me a look. And it's a little funny, I won't lie, because he squints a little bit and goes, "For the museum?" And I nod eagerly. Because yes, for the museum, dear, of course. Why wouldn't I have all of these things for the museum? And then let's see. We're actually getting a little low on our medal. I don't know if I want to... I think we probably want perks more than medal at the moment because we have got such really fascinating new things that we've been collecting. Battery saver, anti-rust... I still think it's hilarious that we have permanently had our science facility of all places not be able to go to the lower antique labs. Easy fixture, buzz and duration boost. And then we've also got, I think is it the laser lab? The decoration and entertainment boost. That is what I think we need to go and we need to snag in order to be able to say with deep pride, like in order to just really be able to celebrate our beautiful new hanging cliff plants, because they definitely add a lot of decoration. They definitely add a lot of entertainment, at least if you're me. And we can do a speedy collection to go and snag those. And you know what? Serious Scientist Raya is available But why don't we have Eureka Lillian go instead? Because if we did have rotten researcher throat rot, yet Lillian with Fish, you guys don't need to worry because we can work on the dose and douse, of course. Putting you into our own beautiful custom place of glory where you could enjoy, being in. Aha! We already have somebody in there. Secret security guard Mo. I'm glad that your hurdy leg is getting fixed, and I'm glad that you're happy with your amount of pay at the moment. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, Scruffy Bluff, Laser Labs. Haha! And see, already another new water dragon ready to come over and help us out. Are we already analyzing something? We are not. This is going to be quite interesting. The Rose Trellis Planter has been unlocked from learning more about the Cliffhanger plant. Oh, that makes me so excited. And we've got an entertainment boost from learning more about the trellis plant. I feel like this dancing tree deserves something, like maybe an entertainment boost, but it is of great quality, so we'll probably be studying its genetic structure and replacing it sooner than later. All right, meanwhile, let's not let the workstation crew slow down on just churning out those survey scanners. We've really come a tremendously long way from where we kind of were stuck with starting way back over here. And everything is very chaotic, but I am, for one, am very, very happy with this. Now, all of that said, we do have other things we could be working on, like running a tour containing 6 exhibits with over 4.0. We might work on that in just a second. Very happy to see that we have staff that can take the extremely, yes, decoration and entertainment boost. Huzzah! That's what I was hoping for. And I think if we saved up $300,000 somehow, we could possibly get another helicopter. And also I've been thinking about maybe moving the helicopters, but we'll talk about that in a little bit here. We don't need to worry about that just now. And then I think I actually want energy and duration. Quite a few of those. Buzz and duration. Was there an energy mix that we could snag for everybody? You know what? These are the kinds of things that I should probably put down on my notes to be able to keep those notes on hand, shouldn't I? Huh. Well, think about that. Let's go ahead and we'll head over to the chemical labs too. And we're gonna see if we can snag ourselves some of the boost to be able to keep people, let's see, the boost to keep people with their duration more, which also conveniently, I keep forgetting that having maps does that too. I should definitely put more maps down around the place as well. Okay, so we need to run a tour containing 6 exhibits with a rating of over 4.0. I think a science tour of the spa would probably be our best bet. And then that's going to squeak us along on the boiling point. We might end up with 5 stars before we leave, which I think would be kind of hilarious. So if we were gonna do a tour of the spa in its current form, I think we might have one of the tours maybe begin over here. We'll start here for now. And then maybe we'll go ahead and show off the douse and doses, like level 2. And then swirl around to end at the beautification machine. And that would be level 4. And is that, oh, there we go. Hey! Your robot janitor is back online. It seems the sickly Pears weren't as safe as initial test suggested. Uh-oh. Okay, what have I just gotten ourselves into? But maybe that means no more haywire robots for now? Maybe? Left to rot, the sweet fruit turns sour and incredibly volatile. Bizarrely, they've even been conducting electricity and causing our robotic issues. We can neutralize years of rotten fruit by reaching the facility's water treatment center and purifying the supply. We're done experimenting. It's time for the final results. Oh Oh, redemption sequence! Hello, human. Apologies for going haywire. It was not what I, or my creator, isn't that me, intended. I hope you will accept the empty promise of a discount from Bungle Technologies. We appreciate your patronage. Please be advised, while haywire, I sent several robots to clean the water treatment center. You see, it was overgrown with sickly pear sludge, and now it's also overrun by okay. So we have an army of haywire robots. This is giving me Stray vibes and memories. Okay. Decoration boost is what we got from something. And now we're being advised that maybe and Wild Springs Diver! The sludge is spreading! The sludgy illness disease! Oh, but we did end up with exactly what I was hoping for in terms of, okay, let's see. I forgot. I could look at my exhibits there. I need to find my poor sickly, let's see. There we go. Wistyfish, you're almost there. You have pear poisoning and you're disgusted by life at the moment, but it's gonna be okay. Thank you for punching out your frequent traveler token on our dose and douse level 3 attempts research. Let's check on the Scruffy Bluff. Vercampia, at this rate, we might end up with 5 stars before I've got you finished off with your skills. Woo! And we have another lava lamp. I think these things are actually extremely hot. Like, they cause a lot of heat around them. And we're gonna need to review that in a little bit. We'll get there. Let me put down just a really quick info stand so that I can basically tell people, like, hot, be careful if you touch. Okay, let's take care of these. No, you cannot have my mother of all pearls. Back off. And what's this about a robotic overtaking and needing... Oh my gosh, there's still more? The water treatment entrance. Bungle Burrows gets its water straight from the oasis. Maybe the facility's water treatment center can offer some insight into why it is the way it is. Oh my gosh. Level 2 survival skills. We need somebody with level 2 survival skills. Okay. Chemist Dragon King. Chemist Dragon King. It's gonna be you. You're gonna need to get level 2 survival skills and help us out here with being able to stay alive and safe as we dive deeper into the facilities and deeper, that is buzz and duration boost, and deeper into trying to understand what's going on here. I know that this can be done. I know that you'll be able to help us. And I also know that we need to be a little careful. Okay, hang on. We've got quite a bit going on right now. Oh, we haven't even finished like researching the memory labs for kind of left. All right. So we need to train our chemist. The chemist who has slowly but surely been developing their skills in the background this entire time to level 2 survival skills. And with that capability, we will be able to go down and maybe in researching the sludge-filled toxic pear waterways, we will find some answers to the questions that we have about the mysteries that are out there. And we will also go ahead and send out our assistants and our botanists and everybody else again. Let's see. And our firefighter. And we're gonna see how more surveys to the Scruffy Bluff zone go. I don't think no survey progress. Do we get just as much? Do we get just as much from a speedy visit to the Scruffy Bluff now? Now that maybe it's like all hands, including robotic hands, on deck. We need to start dealing with this issue at hand. I am not sure, but I am intrigued. And I also wonder if it's really gonna happen. Are we really gonna like finish our exploring before we managed to just... There's so many things to put everywhere. I was gonna have the rock lounge analyzed before we managed to have any sense and semblance of organization and decreasing the chaos elsewhere. That's fine. All right, maybe what happens if we analyze this fish? There we go. All right, well, good news is we have a beautiful, pristine cliffhanger that I am absolutely completely in love with. I just remembered there's even like the locked down, bolted down security thing we can get to protect this beautiful plant. And we can start trying to organize this area to be a little less chaotic. And we can start putting out some of our other exhibits that we have been piling up into our pockets, like the sickly pear that we have right here. I might need like a wild roaming botanist to take care of that pear if I put it out here. And other words you don't really think that you're going to be saying. And our poor little jewelry gift shop. I wish there was a way I could make it look a little bit better. And gosh, I guess there's still just so many places we could be tidying things up. And also we haven't even gotten the DNA converters working yet. And I think I finally figured out how to make it so it will turn people into the kind of like guests that we're looking for, which is quickly a switching between science and botany and maybe prehistory here. All of those things might end up creating a really interesting situation. And also people are very hungry. I wonder if I should work on getting like some more of the edible plants. Hey, Eagle Eye Roz! Sorry about catching lab throat while down there. Probably due to, you know, the toxic conditions. Good news is, oh wow, yeah, we've got a lot to tidy up. The good news is, we're gonna go ahead and, okay. I think I need to maybe make another Dowson dose. Sorry about that. Didn't realize that things were getting that chaotic. But fish genetics are being geneticed. We have places. I think we might put in some of the other types of fish in here. My pearl! My mother of all pearls! Oh no! Okay, and definitely want to work on making this beautiful mother of all pearls shiny. That's really not going to help with the whole like trying to sell jewelry thing. So this is decoration and guest entertainment and buzz and duration. Yeah, I'm in love with this cliffhanger plant. I really think, and the hula hoop plant, like, come on. Okay, and Scruffy Bluff crew are back. They did not get any injuries this time. They brought me back another pristine, beautiful plant. We have not yet figured out all of the research that could be researched about it. I think I can put these outside and like, oh my gosh, we can make a wild plant courtyard. Wonderful. I probably want to work on hiring a new botanist that can just be available to take care of that side of the wild plants though, just to make sure that everything's going to be on the up and up there. All right, and where's my firefighter? I can't believe how amazingly chaotic this has been. Just getting our firefighter out there over and over again. All right, speedy surveys it is. Speedy surveys it is. And I think that people are trapped in this infinite loop. Yeah, I'm just realizing I think that they're okay. We're gonna need, let's maybe not have that happen, guys. Oh no, there we go. Now maybe everyone will be freed a little bit. Okay. You're in for a penny, you're in for a pound. It's just the chaos of what you might find. Cheap charge, fast duration boost, supportive soil, fast charge, chrome cover, and battery saver, anti-rust. Maybe we'll send somebody down just to make sure we're gathering what we need. And Chemist Dragon King, you're ready! Okay, friends, here we go. Now that Chemist Dragon King is ready, we're going to gather up quite the crew, including Cave Carrot, Botanist Carrot, and we'll gather in, let's see, Little Toaster, one of our very first janitors, and we'll gather in, do we want Watering Can, or we'll gather in Roosteroo, one of our other robot janitors, We will put on the plant camouflage because otherwise it would be certain death. And we'll send the crew out on this new expedition down to the water treatment entrance and see what mysteries await us next time. So, farewell, brave, brave adventurers. I have a feeling we might need more plant camouflages, so we'll get those prepared. And I have a feeling, maybe I'll go ahead and analyze this Nagiri fish, that there will be plenty to keep us busy. Oh my word. Oh my gosh. Especially, oh no. Okay, dilemmas, outdoor volcano cliffs. There's a lot happening, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.